Okay, guys. Now, unlike the first two that we saw, you see this one, I can't see the number of terms. That immediately tells me that there is some factorization to be done. Once you look at your problem, you can see the number of terms. There is some factorization, and usually when it's a division, it means that this x minus 1 you see here, it's also found at the numerator. So you have to do your factorization the way you enter the level 2 to come out. So when I look at the numerator, I see that x is a common factor. So I'll take out the common factor, which is x. Then in bracket, I'll be left with x squared minus 1 divided by x minus 1 dx. So you see I'm still not done, because this, as I've explained, this x minus 1 must be found up there. So if you are familiar with the difference between two squares, which says if you have a squared minus b squared, the answer should be a minus b into a plus b. You see that if you take x and put in the position of a, b in the position of 1 in the position of b, then this problem becomes x into x minus 1, x plus 1, divided by x minus 1 dx. You see the x minus 1 we're looking for can now disappear. Then we'll start multiplying again, because we can integrate the product. So you have to multiply x by x and x by 1, and this now shows you that your integral is containing x squared if you multiply x by x plus x. So this is actually what the one is to integrate. This is where we can now start our integration rules by seeing that we've got two terms. So we need the integral sign 2 times. There is no constant, so I'll just write my x squared plus 1 plus, then here there will be x dx. So this x is like x to the power 1. Then if I'm integrating according to formula 20 from Maths Level 4 formula sheet, you add 1 to the power. I've already shown how that is done. If you add 1 to 2, this becomes 3 divided by 3 plus, if you add 1 to 1, this becomes x squared over 2, then plus. So that's how simple this one is. And all you need to know is that if you see a problem from Maths Level 4 that you look at your formula sheet, you don't see any familiar formula that can handle it, just go on and factorize as you did in level 2 and 3 until it will take you back to level 4. So I guess we're done with number 3. Let's now go to problem number 4. Problem number 4 now is a bit different from the others, because you see there is a 2 and a 4 there. So we call this kind of integrals definite integrals. Definite meaning that you must interpret the meaning of. So as I say, when you see those two numbers, there are limits of integration, which makes this a definite integral, but that does not stop us from the way we do integration. You just follow your rules. If you look at this, you see there is no special rule for that, so it tells me that there is some simplification to be done. So now there is only one term at the denominator, so that term will be acting like the LCD. LCD is the lowest common multiple. Common means it belongs to everyone at the top, the numerator. So I'll take this 3x squared, I give it first of all to the first number at the numerator, followed by the positive sign. Then I also give it to 8x, because it is called the lowest common denominator. Anything that is common means everybody has it, just like a 4. So here, if I simplify, 3 will take care of itself. Then to simplify this, I use simple laws of exponent. X cubed divided by x squared will mean, according to laws of exponent, is x to the power 3 minus 2, which is a simple x. So you see that the first term is just the integral from 2 to 4 of x. Then for the second term, you now see that there is a constant that we can take out, 8 over 3. Then if you simplify that one, you have x over x squared. It simply mean you have x over x times x. So you see this x takes care of that, you are left with 1 over x. So this is the only problem that allows x at the denominator. So for level 4 students, they are familiar that when they see x at the denominator with the power 1, they use formula number 23, so that it takes us to lean. So this is from 2 to 4. This is the power 1 from 20, where you add 1 to the power, gives you 2 divided by 2 plus 8 over 3 it's a definite integral. We don't know that it was c. We put our limits from 2 to 4. And now if level 4 student will now switch now to formula 29, which says you use the upper limit first, you replace every x in the bracket. So if we replace every x in the bracket, we get 4 squared of 2 plus 8 over 3 ln 4. I'm using 4 to replace every x. Then later, I will take 2 and replace every x. So this will be 2 squared over 2 plus 8 over 3 ln 2. Then you go to your calculator to see your answer. Then I will leave. Guys, after using my calculator, which I believe everyone knows how to put this thing into the calculator, my answer is giving me 7,848. So that's your answer for your problem. So that is the end of that definite integral. You see, we followed our integration rules until at the end, you then substitute the upper limit first where there is x, followed by a subtraction sign, and you substitute the lower limit where there is x, and then capture it into a calculator the same way you've seen it, then you get to your answer. So thank you very much.